And we are live! Right, welcome to Pasta and 10 everyone, happy Sunday. Hopefully you're not too miserable about going back to work on Monday, going back to school, but hopefully we can cook for you a really nice meal and maybe you can learn a thing or two along the way as well. So we'll just talk to you about what we're making. We're making kind of like a tomato arrabbiata, which is a really classical Italian dish. Really simple, really easy, but really doesn't hold back on flavour. So come over here about the ingredients. So over here, tomatoes are the king of this dish. So we've got some lovely British tomatoes here. We've got some chili flakes, we've got some garlic, we've got some fresh basil, we've got some rigatoni, but you can use any pasta you want. We've got some lovely aged parmesan here, and then some extra virgin olive oil. Now, I don't normally recommend anyone cooks with olive oil because it has a low smoke point. So if you're going to cook a steak, which needs to be on a really high heat, I'll always cook with vegetable oil. But because it's like a really light pasta dish and we're not cooking things at really high temperature, I don't mind using olive oil because it does add a lot of flavour. Right, so over here, a pound of boiling water. So let's turn it up to the maximum, and we're going to add a load of salt in there. And for those who've been following this series from the beginning, we know that we have to salt our water so it tastes like the Mediterranean Sea. So don't be afraid to taste it. We've all had seawater. Trust me, fuck, that is really salty. There's a lot more dangerous things in the ocean, so that will be absolutely fine to eat. So, dried pasta, boiling water, tastes like the sea. It goes in. Right, so that's cooking. Now, with the other pasta and tens, we're stressed. We're trying to get things cooked, but today is nice and chill. We've got plenty of time because the sauce comes together in like a couple of minutes. So, we've got our garlic here. So I reckon we'll go for 3 cloves of garlic. Okay, so take this off, and we're just going to peel these skins. Now it'd be embarrassing now if I was too slow and the pasta was overcooked, but I've cooked this so many times that I think it's going to be fine. So,
Dad said he stopped watching the golf for this, Sam, so...
Oh really? God, pressure. Who's winning? Ask him who's winning.
Who's winning, Dad?
I don't know if it's McElroy.
I don't think it is.
Do you have any questions, Pads?
Do you have any questions? What is this pasta dish called, Sam?
I think it's this is called a tomato arrabbiata with a bit of chili. So tomatoes, chili, garlic, all really classical ingredients. I actually, Paddy, need to talk to you about. I watched the Stranger Things show the other day.
Oh yeah.
Because you're a big Stranger Things fan.
I'm a massive Stranger Things fan, yeah.
Because we're actually rewatching it now.
Yeah, no, it's a good one.
Because we're watching it as a flat, and I think that by the time we've kind of finished it, hopefully the new season will be out.
Yeah. Have you not finished? Have you not done season 3? Was it season 4?
I'm up to date, but I'm just kind of rewatching it, and
nice.
And I'm hoping that by the time we finish it, season 5 will be out.
We've got. What's your favourite pasta you've ever made, Sam? What's your favourite pasta dish?
Well, you know what? I think my favourite pasta dish is a carbonara, and I think when I got that recipe down, I was really pleased because it's one that I've cooked so many times and made so many mistakes with that when I finally got the right tips, I was really pleased to get that nailed down pat. Right, so we peeled our garlic. Now, knife skills, nice sharp knife with our third finger ahead of our other finger so we don't chop ourselves. We're just going to chop this nice and thin. So as you can see, 1 clove of garlic goes quite a long way, and this means it's going to cook really quickly, and it's going to really infuse our olive oil when we come to cook it. So what's everyone? Because I guess with this dish as well, one of the reasons I like it so much is because on a Sunday, I cook all week, and I still want to eat really nice food, but I don't want to be slaving away during it. So that's why this pasta and 10 has been quite nice, because this dish comes together so quickly and is so full of flavour that if you serve this at a dinner party, they wouldn't know that it comes together really quickly. So our garlic's chopped. Now onto a pan. We're going to be quite generous with the olive oil because the olive oil is actually going to form kind of like the base of our sauce. So don't be afraid to get a good glug of olive oil in there. And now that's still a cold pan. We're going to add in our garlic, and the reason we don't add it in when it's super hot is because this garlic is sliced so thin, and because garlic has a high sugar content, we don't want to burn the garlic because that's going to give us a bitter flavour. So starting it in a cold pan and letting it cook slowly, it's going to allow the oil to kind of infuse with the garlic, and it's going to add a really nice dimension to our pasta dish. So once that's chopped, this one's acting up a bit. Let me just get in there. There we go. Any questions, Paz?
So I'm just trying to look, guys.
Might try.
That navy jumper really brings out the colour of your eyes.
Who says that?
I don't know.
So I was in there. Thank you.
Shout out to you.
This is actually the jumper I wore when I dressed up as Clive Bigsby, and I'm not massive on Halloween. I've never really have been, but that's the only time I've done it. But I went to Primark. This is from Primark, and it was cheap as chips, but it's still living strong, and it has made many. It's featured in my videos a few times. So thank you, Primark, for the nice blue jumper. What's your favourite pasta dish, Paddy?
My favourite, it's the last time we did this, the pasta. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, the Harry one.
The Harry's. It's the
spicy.
spicy.
You get annoyed that it's not called Paddy's pasta.
I don't know why it's not, to be honest, but it's.
What were your family favourite recipes? The Paddy Patty, which was the burger, which you like.
I mean, that's an all-round great.
I've actually done a.
What do I like? I like all of them, Sam. You did a chicken, the new chicken one, the chicken burger. Yeah.
I actually have just done a pork belly bao.
Have
you ever had one of those? Yeah.
No, I had it with it's like a pillowy. Yeah, no, yes, that's a bit of me.
Okay.
It's a bit of me.
So if you come over here, the garlic is starting to fizzle up now, and it's not got any colour. Remember, we don't want this to go brown, so we're just going to season this with a touch of salt.
Sam, how many garlic cloves? It's three.
I reckon I've put in 4 or 5 in there.
4 or 5.
And while these are nice and hot, we're going in with the tomatoes. Now, as the heat gets to those tomatoes, the water inside the tomatoes is gonna bubble up, and it's gonna burst the skin, and all that lovely juice is gonna excrete into the.
Yeah, these are big words here, bro.
It's gonna excrete into the sauce, and it's gonna combine with the oil, and it's gonna combine with the pasta water, and it's gonna really enhance the flavour. So we'll turn this up, and kind of the key to this is just letting it chill. So a touch more salt. We're also going to add our chili flakes. Now, these are really easy ingredients to get your hands on. Every supermarket has them. So we're going to add a little pinch. And that's just going to add a really nice heat to the final dish. You could use fresh chili if you want, but dried chili, just stay in your cupboard, use them up, and this is a great recipe to do that.
Sam, what is your comfort dish, would you say?
Well, actually, considering it's St. Paddy's Day today, I was thinking of a lovely steak and Guinness pie. It's really good. My granny Tess is from Ireland, so we've got Irish heritage, and yeah, we're very proud to be Irish, and so I would say a steak and Guinness pie. But as you can see, you can actually help the tomatoes along. But as they keep cooking, they're going to kind of release some more flavour, and that's going to be the flavour. That's going to become the sauce for your final dish. Okay, let's see how our pasta's doing. Yeah, so we've still got a few minutes left on the pasta. And it's literally that olive oil, garlic, chilli and tomatoes, and then it's done. So we're just going to let these reduce. And we're going to come over here. We've got our lovely basil here. So we're just going to tear up some leaves. Try not to get any of the stalks in. The tomatoes and basil. Think pizza, think Italy. It's just such an amazing combination of flavour. And they're like best mates, and you want to put them together, like me and Paddy.
I love basil. It's one of my favourite leaves.
Paddy just said it's his favourite leaf. So
herbal something like that.
Yeah. So here we go. What's everyone saying?
Everyone's saying. So Sam, what's the best piece of advice you've got from fellow chefs or
fellow chefs? I would say it's all about being organised. Being a good chef is about being organised. So if you kind of look at this setup here, we've got our chopping board, we've got our nice sharp knife, everything is in bowls. Like that. Paddy's giggling at me behind the camera. We've got a mug full of spoons here, so when I wanted to go taste the sauce, I'll use this spoon. We've got a bin over there, so it's all about just getting everything prepped ahead of time, just so that when you do start cooking and things go a bit crazy, you have that foundation of like organisation where you can kind of pull back on. So that's why Paddy's such an amazing chef. Paddy's really organised. He's really clean.
No, I'm not clean. I'm definitely messy, but I'm naughty. I'm naughty. I'm naughty with the chef.
How is would you like to do a pasta and 10 one day, Paddy?
Yeah, definitely. But my cooking's improved. Like I just said, I'm really messy cook, but I'm actually getting a bit better now from watching these videos. Definitely watching your videos.
What have you learned from my videos? There's a good question.
What have I learned from your videos? Well, these lives.
Yeah.
Because you make it look so easy. Because I'm so messy with the. When I put it in the pan, I spill all the stuff everywhere.
Yeah, but that just comes with time. I mean, it's a skill at the end of the day, and you've got to keep practicing in order to learn. You know. Let's see how this is going on. Okay. Pasta's not far off. So another couple of minutes. We're just going to start grating. In fact, we won't grate in some parmesan because if you add in parmesan when the heat's still on, it's going to go all stringy and it's not going to be very nice. Here we go. So get down in here, Paddy. You see like all the liquids starting to come out of the tomatoes? And that's going to form our sauce, and we're going to add in our lovely pasta water, and that's going to just bring it all together. And as you can see, you can kind of smash the tomatoes down with your spatula.
Yeah.
And that's just going to help them along.
Sorry, Dad's cooking me in the live now.
What's Dad saying?
He said I've never cooked anything in my life. But I cooked him dinner last week, so.
What did you cook?
Like a spaghetti, not spaghetti, like a noodle dish, and it was terrible, but.
Because Mum and Dad have just been away, so what have you been eating? How many takeaways did you have? How many takeaways did you have?
I never knew that.
What's your favourite takeaway, Paddy?
I'm incriminating myself, bro. My favourite takeaway is probably a pizza. Pizza Express would be
Pizza Express, and what's your order?
One. It's just a pepperoni, really, or maybe just a margarita. Very basic.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's nearly there. We're actually going to add a little pinch of sugar into that. Because tomatoes here can be quite acidic. So just a little bit of sugar is just going to help alleviate some of that acidity. Because sometimes when you make a tomato sauce, you add in balsamic vinegar and sugar. So here we're just adding in a pinch of sugar. Let's finally see how our pasta's doing. Pasta's cooked. Okay. Here we go. Pasta gets drained. And goes straight in. So now, okay, the hob's off. Pasta goes in. We don't need to cook it anymore. It's still hot. It's hot enough. We're going to go in with all of our basil. All the basil. And we're just going to slowly fold this in. And then we're going to finish it with a load of parmesan. So you can't beat a bit of parmesan on your pasta. A load of parmesan, load of pasta. Okay, so nearly there now, guys. Someone give me a timer. I wonder how quick that was.
I think it was very quick, Sam, actually.
Yeah.
People are saying, do you use pasta water, Sam, in this, or?
Yeah. So obviously, as we've taken it out of the colander, some of the pasta water's gone in there, and it's really important to add that, guys, because the starchy water is going to combine with the oil, and it's going to help bring everything together. So as you can see now, Paddy, that sauce is now wrapping around the pasta really nicely.
Yes.
We'll just taste it, see what it needs.
And where does the sauce come from, Sam? Mainly the tomatoes?
Yeah, it's a combination. It's the tomatoes, it's the oil, it's the pasta water. And yeah, so it all comes together really nicely. Like I said, really simple ingredients, all cooked together. Like I said, they're all best mates. And yeah, so that's really nice. Just mix that in. Okay, So, plate. This is Paddy's dinner, I've been told.
It is.
So, Dad, I don't know what you
Yeah,
cooked
no.
tonight, but
I escaped my dad's cooking.
Paddy's eating here. So we're just gonna pile this in. Here we go. And you like parmesan, don't you, Paddy?
I do.
Okay, one more scoop.
Alex Roberts is in there.
What was Alex saying?
Alex, all best mates.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Finish it with a bit of parmesan. Right now, Paddy, I'm gonna hold the camera.
Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna get you eating it. Okay, one second. Let me just get a fork.
Let me just.
Here you go. Here's a fork.
Okay,
Here you go, Paddy.
Hold on. I'm actually shook. This is live.
Here you go, Paddy. Right, you go round. So now this is Sam operating the camera. Nice hot pasta for Paddy there. Nice mustard shirt.
Okay.
Right, Paddy. Here we go. This is live now, Paddy. Don't.
Do you want me to get a bit of? Yeah, let me get a bit.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Right.
Yeah, good.
Right, that's seriously good.
And do you feel like you could make that?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's quite easy ingredients. It's so fat of mouth.
Yeah, Paddy, you can't eat on camera.
Hold on. It's quite easy ingredients. I mean, yeah, no, it doesn't seem too complicated. I mean, it's really, it's really tasty. So
Good.
You've done really well.
Alright, that's enough out of you. Right, guys. Right, Paddy. In fact, you turn it back on me. Right. Okay. I need to try it as well because.
Right, sure, you go.
Right. Okay. Here we go. Really simple. Really delicious. Right, that is my tomato arrabbiata. Let me know what you think. Guys, give it a go and let me know how you get on because it's so easy and even Paddy Holland could make this dish. It's that easy. So thanks very much and I'll see you next month for Pasta and